Hey there. Today I want to talk about something that's been swept under the rug for far too long. The Israeli Defense Forces, or IDF, have committed a staggering number of war crimes against Palestinians over the past 7 decades. And yet, these atrocities are often ignored by the international community. Let's kick things off with a recent and tragic event. In May 2024, Israeli airstrikes targeted areas in Gaza's Rafah, killing at least 59 civilians, including children. Amnesty International called these strikes indiscriminate and disproportionate. Despite the presence of militants, the Israeli military used wide-area munitions in densely populated camps, violating international humanitarian law. This isn't just a one-off incident, it's part of a larger pattern. Now let's rewind a bit. Over the years, the IDF has engaged in numerous operations that have resulted in high civilian casualties. From Operation Cast Lead in 2008 to the more recent Operation Guardian of the Walls in 2021, the stories are eerily similar. Civilian homes bombed, schools destroyed, hospitals targeted. The list goes on. But why is this happening? Why does the world turn a blind eye? One word: complicity. The United States, a key ally of Israel, has supplied billions of dollars in military aid over the years. This aid includes advanced weaponry used in attacks that have resulted in significant civilian casualties. A recent report highlights that the Biden administration has approved significant arms sales to Israel, often bypassing congressional scrutiny. This lack of transparency raises serious concerns about the commitment to upholding international law and human rights. And it's not just the US. Other countries also continue to support Israel diplomatically and militarily, shielding it from accountability. This support allows Israel to act with impunity, knowing that it's unlikely to face serious repercussions. The United Nations has tried to step in. A recent report by the UN Independent International Commission of Inquiry found that both Hamas and Israel committed war crimes between October and December 2023. The report documented severe human rights abuses, including starvation and forcible transfer by Israeli forces. Yet despite the overwhelming evidence, justice remains elusive. So what can be done? First, the international community needs to hold all parties accountable. This means independent investigations and fair trials for those accused of war crimes. Second, there needs to be greater transparency in arms sales to ensure that weapons are not used to commit human rights abuses. Lastly, we need to amplify the voices of those affected. The stories of Palestinian civilians who have lost their homes, their loved ones, and their future must be heard. In conclusion, the ongoing war crimes committed by the IDF against Palestinians cannot be ignored any longer. It's time for the world to wake up and take action, because when we ignore these atrocities, we are complicit in them. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let's keep the conversation going.